Sup with it? It's your boy McFly, man, and y'all already know what time it is, man. I told y'all I was coming with the comparison video of the 2012 versus the 2019 Bred and the GS and the men's comparison of the 2019 Bred. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. But before we get to all that, if this is your first time over here in the land of McFly, man, I welcome you. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Trying to get these subs. The goal is 5K by the end of this year, and we're gonna do our best to get that done. Currently taking submissions for Who Has the Heat Season 4. So if you want to get in on that, be sure to hit the Who Has the Heat IG page, man. We also trying to do Who Got the Bars. So if you got bars, hit up about that. We get enough participants, man, we'll roll it out for you. But I ain't gonna hold you up no longer. Y'all know this is the Grail, and we talking about Grails. I ain't wasting no time. Let's get into it. So now, for the second part of this here video, we're gonna hop into the men's on men's. The 2012 versus the 2019. And there's some subtle differences in these shoes. Not very many. I guess I'll start at the back here as well. Already off rip, you can see that the patent leather is much thicker on the 2019 pair. This is the 2019 pair, this is the 2012. If you get confused, you can just look at the 23s on the back. Wide 23 is 2019, narrow 23 is 2012. You see the patent leather is low cut on the 2012 pair. Yeah, low cut patent leather. The 23s are different. They're both screen printed, but the 2019 pair is wide and the 2012 pair is rather narrow. Coming around to the actual front of the shoe, your third spacing is the same on the shoe, but if you look at the toe boxes of these shoes are cut different. This 2012 pair is much wider than the 2019 pair. Like, the 2012 pair fits perfect. The 2019 pair fits good too, but it can get a little snug up here in the front. It don't bother me, but apparently it's bothering other people. But the 2012, man, you got absolutely no issues. You can also see that the 2012 is more translucent on the actual sole. You can kind of see through that. You see that line, and it's kind of the same on the 19, but you really gotta look. Like, you can see that with relative ease. The ballistic mesh is all the same. The 2012 pair did not have peaks on the patent leather. There's no peaks on it or none of that. Like these with the thick cut, they have the actual peaks. The leather quality is actually much better on back here is what I'm talking about. The leather quality on the back is actually much better on the 2019 pair. This on the 2012 pair is kind of hard. It's like, man, like, really, Jordan Brand, that's what you did? And this one on the 2019 isn't great, but it's leaps and bounds above these, man, for sure. Just so you know. Your Jumpman are facing two different ways. On this joint, your Jumpman on the 19 pair, your Jumpman is facing towards the front of the shoe. On the 2012, the Jumpman is facing towards the back of the shoe, for people who pay attention to those kinds of details. Soles, the 2012 pair is a little more translucent than the 2019 pair. But to me, the color looks the same. Like, a lot of people were saying that the colors were different. And I'm like, no, that's the same. That's the same color to me. You know, it's the same shade. It's definitely the same shade of red. On your insoles, they both have the red shoe trees. Men's pairs, you know, they have that. But instead of having your Nike Air branding that's on the 2019 pairs, the 2012s have the Jumpman, red Jumpman logo in there. And as far as the carbon fiber goes, I've already showed it on the other pair, but this is the men's pair, another men's pair. It's smooth. It makes, you know. But on the 2012 pair, this carbon fiber is squared and it's textured. The carbon fiber looks more on this 2012 pair, looks more like the carbon fiber on the GS pair. You see how they did that? Boom, bang. So you got to have all these shoes, man, so you can do this type of thing. And a lot of people want to be like, well, it's the same shoe. You sneakerheads, you crazy. You guys line up and buy the same shoe 15 times. Oh my God. Nobody says nothing when everybody lined up for them iPhones or whatever else they camping out for days. But when it comes to some J's, everybody want to talk about it. So your differences in your carbon fiber. I even went as far as to dig out the Bred lows that I'm sure some of y'all ain't seen in ages. And this pair, man, it's been through a lot. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be shown a little love, but it's actually a GS pair, man, and I was happy to see it. Like, I wanted these, I missed out on these and I couldn't get them. But it's basically just a low cut. But what I really wanted to show is the carbon fiber on this joint. Bro, what is that? What is that, bro? It's like a bunch of little dots or something, man. Yo, what is this? Somebody tell me what that is. And this is the difference in what I mean in GS and men. So pretty much this men's shoe is pretty much done. Y'all seen all that. It ain't a whole lot of differences, but some subtle differences. In my personal opinion, I still like the 2012 pair better. For some reason, it's just a better looking shoe to me. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Which shoe do you like better out of the men's pair? But GS to GS, bro, you see what I'm saying? Let me get the other shoe. So it's a set. Bam. This right here. When did this shoe drop? Like 2014, 2015? What a tag at? I'll tell you when it dropped. Production date on this is. Dang, I can't see it. Is that 15? Right, we're trying to go this deep, but we'll go this deep for y'all, man. I'm pretty sure that says 15. It's right on the edge. But in 2015, man, this is how they was coming. You see that? You see that? You see that carbon fiber, man? These little thin, super thin laces on this joint, man. I'm sure the men's pairs had the regular laces, but I'm just trying to get back to my point of the differences in GS and how far GS shoes have come over the years in a very, very short time. I mean, this was 4 years ago, man. 4 years ago, you was getting this. Now, peep it. You see? Thick laces, all that. The cut's pretty much the same on the patent leathers on these. Exact same, but you can tell just by looking at it, even though this low joint is worn, that this is still a much better quality shoe than this shoe. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, for people wondering, you know, what's the difference in GS and men's and the size 7 and the size 7, going back to that, this is the difference. This can potentially contend with the men's shoe. This don't stand a chance. You know, you see how low cut that patent leather is on these? So the cut was actually even lower on these pairs than what came on this. So I just wanted to put it out there, man. Wanted y'all to see it, wanted to show y'all some things, a couple different looks. I don't know how many people did all these comparisons, but I figured I would. The cut looks pretty much the same on the toe though. You see it's squared off. I don't know, like you may just have to see it in hand to see what I'm talking about, how it's squared on the toe. It kind of looks like a ballerina shoe, for lack of a better definition. But yeah, this joint, horrible GS quality. But these joints, it's worth the bang for your buck, man. But I've held you hostage long enough. I just wanted to flex on y'all a little bit and show you the grail of all grails a couple more times. You can't never see enough Breds, man. But at any rate, it's your boy McFly. Appreciate y'all stopping through and watching the comparison video and all of that. In my mind, you know, the men's pair will always prevail over everything. But, you know, let me know in the comments, man. Do y'all remember when the crap Jordans was dropping and everything was just, whew? Yeah. Until next time, man, it's your boy McFly. I'll holla at you.